Good evening, everyone. I'm walking. In case you didn't notice, no gimbal, no hurry. I'm walking against traffic. Oh man, forgot my hearing aids. God dang it. Yeah. Recycle. Gotta go through some retraining. Anyway, I'm walking down Soi 4 on Prahtamrak Hill. Gonna meet up with Ryan on Soi 5. So, I'm not going to say where. It's a new restaurant. I'll take some foodie pics, but I don't want to spoil it, and I don't feel like spoon feeding people. You got to get out and embrace the adventure. Right? You gotta find shit on your own. Okay? You get a taste of it wherever, whatever country you're at. It's nice to go with someone that's already been there to get your feet wet. But then it's great to go explore on your own. So, many times I will yeah. I am crazy. That's what that nice young lady just said. She says, another goddamn vlogger. So this is the second time I've done a walk and talk in a populated area like this. At any rate, go out and explore. That's the whole idea for me. Okay? I don't want to sound like I'm preaching. Heavens no, we've heard a person like that before. Preach, 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 preach. But damn, it's windy. It really feels good. I feel like a rag bag because I just pulled my shirt out of my backpack. It's a clean shirt, but I usually take all my shirts out and hang them up, you know. And then the humidity and such, they become wrinkle free. If it really gets bad, I'll have mine. There's always a laundromat somewhere nearby. But anyway, so like I said, I'm headed to dinner, smiling at everybody, talking to myself. I'm going to use my hands to emphasize that I'm talking to myself, okay? Because there are so many vloggers here that my impression is that people are tired of it, okay? They don't like it. At least that's the sense I got. And I may be a little ultra paranoid because I'm new to doing this in a tourist city. But I'm usually pretty good on my intuition. Little kid over here playing with his dogs. That's the way to do it. Hit him with the broom. There you go. Teach him right. That's good. Whack him, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. Come here, come here. Come here, you want to come on? You can. Oh, I don't want to get you in trouble though if you leave your yard. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to get the dog in trouble. But anyway, so I'm doing the hand gesture thing again because there's a bunch of people. Actually, I'm doing sign language. This is for you, Daz. I hope you watch this. I know you're not my friend because I'm a massive YouTuber. It's because we get along. At least what it appears with, you know, the double straw smoothies. Anyway, so yeah, it's interesting. Dude, I tell you what, it's only been a few months, and there's like, god dang, I'm smelling reefer again. There are so many frickin' places. I'm gonna swing the boom after this guy. I'm gonna do this. There's a big, tall, I'm not saying handsome, but tall dude. And I think he's from an Eastern Bloc country, a big one that's at war right now. So I don't want to deliberately get him on camera. But I'm gonna swing the boom and I'm gonna say, every one of these right here, including Tops Daily, were not here 3 months ago. Okay? Things change, right? Today's adventure is going to be different than tomorrow's or next year's. That's one thing I hear about. Man, it sucks. I've even said it. I'll raise my hand when I'm guilty. I'll say it. Shit, here we go, another one. Right over here, I'm just swinging. Oh, new 7-Eleven. Over here it's called 7, right? They just say 7. Because they don't know what the ELEVEN means. But they know 7, they know the number. That's pretty good. Because I can't read a Thai number. So, shit, man. I'm stupid. Anyhow, places change, people change. Places for us move on, and people move on. For whatever reason. Hey there, doggy. I'm not gonna swing the camera. Nice little fruit stand though. Might have to, after dinner, if they're still open. Well, I'm gonna go up to the top of Soi 5 because there's a 7 there that has food carts out there pretty much till midnight. Okay, I'm looking across, nothing coming. I'm going over, crossing the street, as you can tell. I'm trying to keep it. Okay, get this. Less than 50 meters. I'm passing another 7. Hey, holy shit! I'm on Koh Samet. Let me get up on the curb before I get run over. You guys, people that have been to Koh Samet know that there's two 7-Elevens, two 7s directly across the street from each other. I mean, they're almost like Starbucks, right? Everywhere. But I won't go into Starbucks. I've already done that before. But they're right there. Boom, boom. Meet me at the 7-Eleven, man. I'm here, man. I don't see you. Next thing you know, someone's tapping you on the back. So anyway, I'm gonna do the hand signal gestures thing again. Because I'm passing a group of people. So they know I'm filming myself, right? At any rate, the water is that way. And the top of the hill is that way. And I forgot to take a picture that flipping dope shop back there. Marijuana, not, you know, I want to pick up a friend that's a dummy. have a dope for the day, you know, that kind of thing. At any rate, I'm going to say at any rate 120 times instead of anyway today. Oh man, I wish I had the camera facing forward right now. There's a couple of very Sawadee Cup, very attractive young ladies walking by behind me. Hey, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu. Oh, fuck. At least I laugh at my own jokes. Anyway, places are going to change. People are going to change. Back to that subject. I don't like walking with my back to traffic, but you're pretty much kind of stuck on this little alley. Nice little restaurant I've been to 30, 40 times. So, like, you just watch the news, right? Over here. I get in my feed TNT, you know, Tim Newton, the Tiger, the Pattaya News, TPN. I'm not gonna film this. These people jumping a. Holy shit! Is that electric? They're jumping a petrol vehicle with an electric vehicle. It's the first I've ever seen that. And I should have filmed it, but I don't want to like turn around and go back, and you know, it's not that critical to me. These things, I love this kind of shit, right? Just cool, man. I'm gonna take a photo like that, right? Now you're gonna get all wonky, but I'm gonna turn it this way and take a photo, and then go back. Me, so it's gonna look really funny in the video, but if you made it this far, you saw it. If you didn't, you won't see it. And I don't care. It's up to you. It's up to you. They always say that here. FARANGS say it. They've adopted it from the Thais. Up to you. Sabay, sabay. No problemo. So anyway, places get... Say somebody comes into town for the first time. And time of their life. But someone that's was here like a year ago or 2 years ago, they're like, holy shit, man. It's fucking crazy. I hate it. Okay? So I've said before, embrace it, right? Because everything changes everywhere you go. Even at home, you just don't notice it as much because you're Sawadee Cop, another new building going in over here to the left. Just got a little mobile crane right now. Interesting to see that in the next whatever. I'm waiting for what the hell this car is doing. They've stopped. Anyway, so doing the gesture, right? You know why. So Siam Oriental condos. Okay. My understanding last night, that high rise that I shot when I was on my way to dinner with Ryan and a friend. And then another one of our friends I haven't seen in like 2 years showed up an hour and a half. Okay, so here's the building I was talking about. Okay, we're zooming up. Okay, that building there is being built by the same company that's building this one behind this fence. Anyway, so dinner ran long. You know, people say, oh, when the women get together, they cackle like a bunch of hens, you know, and they talk for... Yeah. Sit around with a bunch of guys and look at how much smack's being talked, and, you know, that kind of thing. They're just, yep, constantly. Clear on the left, clear on the right, firing line is clear. Good to go. So, anyhow, you can see where the water is, where those clouds are down there. The water's down there. But sure taking me a hell of a long time to talk about change. Change is strange. Who sings that song? We're gonna start playing some trivia. Talk the hand. All right. So, okay, here I'm gonna say this. This is you can tell this guy's American or Canadian. Yeah, dear, I'm being good. I'm not out mongering. Okay. Everything's good to go. All right. No. I don't. Why would I buy condoms if I'm not gonna go out? Okay. The fucking guy, he stopped in his tracks. Oh my God, I'm fucking, Jesus criminy sakes. Okay, so back to, oh shit, I'm easily amused, all right? And that's a good thing. But the change, man, it ain't gonna be the same as when the first time you went. First time I got to Thailand, it was 1981. I'm not bragging, I'm just stating a fact. I didn't stay here the whole time, okay? Don't think, oh my God, he's been there forever. No. Back and forth. And back and forth to many other countries as well. Because I could do that. And there's a nice little golf course over here to my right. At any rate, there we go again, at any rate. How many is that? I lost count. But the change, check if the body's coming. That's a steel pole, so I am not going to lean up against that. This one's concrete. I'm going to sit here and talk the shit. Things are going to change. Prices are going to go up. They've gone up here. They've gone up in Seattle. And every friend that I have in America, in Canada, and other parts of the world that I talk to, prices have gone up there too. Holy shit, there's a conspiracy. What shall we do? Well, life can be a bitch, right? But that's one reason why I'm not saying where this new little restaurant where we're going is, because I've seen restaurants spoiled by people like me with a camera going in there and filming. And then someone else who holds a camera and walks around, that guy up the street just grabbed a stick. They're walking away from me, but there must be some soy dogs on this next corner I'm going to take, so maybe I'll think about a big stick, but a wooden stick. Okay, anyway, oh, totally went off track there. Train's derailed. Better call Burlington Northern. Heavy pause. You can't expect your adventure to be the same as your last time at that adventure. We're the same place. Everything's different. The people in the room are different. Oh, I'll continue that. About spoiling a place, right? So a YouTuber sees a YouTube video on a place. So what do? They go there. It's like you gotta be on your game to be creative, to be successful at YouTube. Okay? And I'm not that person. I'm not that creative, forward thinking, blah 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 blah. I've been parts of channels where they've done that, and that's all fair and good. But eventually the vibe, it's just not the same. You know, it like I said, spoils a place. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let people find it on their own and word of mouth tell each other that, hey, here's a place that's good. Or it may not be. Okay? Now, if it sucks, if I'm ever in a video and someone says, how was it? How was the food? I refuse to slam a business. I'll slam an American business all day long. But you don't go slamming a Thai business or person. Okay? Because you're going to end up in fucking court. And it's going to cost you a lot of money. I'm talking to someone in particular. Okay? So get your shit in check. I'm not joking. Anyway, you don't want to talk shit about a Thai company because you can get in trouble. Legally. Financially. That's really the kick. That's really the catch. That, you know, they don't want to get you thrown out of the country, right? You can. They can, boom, blacklist you right now. We've had so many complaints about you or whatever, right? But if you back it up with, excuse me, if you back it up, I just inhaled a bug. But I caught it before it went down. Damn, I should have ate it. God dang it, that would have made for some good content. Anyway, don't talk shit about a Thai company, okay? So when someone says we go to a restaurant, right? And they always, first thing they do is they take a picture of the outside, and they take some video going in, then they take a bunch of pictures of the food. I do that too. You see me in the background doing that, right? Of other people's videos. I call that my archives because I never got off my ass and put them up. So some of the stuff you're going to be seeing is happening today, right now. 19 July 2025. Okay? But some of this other stuff could be from 2022, 2021. Okay? 2023, 24, and 25. Because I'm pulling out stuff from my archives and I'm letting it see the light of day. So some of them I'm going to be 50 pounds heavier, and some are going to be like now. I still got a turkey neck though. But I have a friend that had cosmetic surgery. Dude, the first few, let's say the first 4 weeks, okay, the first month it was like, oh my fucking God. But right now he looks 40 and he's 65. I mean, and it doesn't look like, no diss on, God, I forgot his name all of a sudden. Walker, Texas Ranger. Come on, help me here. Talk to me. Chuck Norris. Look at him. You know. And my friend Sly, you know. Vanity, man. Whatever happens here, down to my toes, happens. Like Bill Burr said, man, you look like a 60-year-old trying to be a 50-year-old in one of his stand-ups. It's like, fuck it, man. It's life. Everybody gets old, and everybody's gonna die, Red. In the comments, if you've made it this far, I want you to tell me what that movie came from. So at any rate, I'm getting close because I can smell it. Yeah, anyway, I can smell it. But yeah, there's a golf course, little golf course over there. You know, it's like a little par 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't know what road this is because I cut off of Soy 4. I'm headed over to Soy 5, so it's like down a alley, Soy. Now I'm going to go down another one. I used to walk this route last year, well, before I moved up north. Oh boy, those wires are just... Rain's coming, by the way. But a fruit stand here started with a cart right here and then grew. Now they're gone. I guess it didn't pan out. Anyway, so my eyes are fuzzy with that person way up in the distance. Has something flying in their hair. So I'm assuming it's a female, how she ducked into a place. But at any rate, that's 25 times now. This is what the bottom of Prahtamnak Hill looks like, you know. There's these little, I tell you what, these are nice over here. I looked into those. I would have rented one of those in a heartbeat if there was a vacancy, but there's never a vacancy in places like this. I mean, it's right, you're 2 minutes from all the activity. I'm waving my hands like I'm talking to myself, right? And I'm going over here so I don't look like I'm filming these guys. Anyway, so you've got to act like you're talking. More flowers, but I'm not gonna take any pictures. But this place here, they're all gated, right? Half of them have a little pool. They're really cool looking. And it's quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. I see a new building here to my right. Just gonna have to check it out. Holy smackaroony. Well, it looks like it's got a whole bunch of windows going down. Each one has condensate drains going out. Each one has a separate light. Let's see if I can see separate. Yeah, looks like there's little separate block walls in between them. So I'm guessing that this is like a strip mall, right? Not a strip club, but a strip mall. So they'll rent these spaces out, but it could be one big store. But no, they're separate, see? Yeah, so someone will come in here and rent this little space out and start their little business. Right on. Oh wow, I wonder what those two, the door that's open down there, two ladies are jumping into that Fortuner. I wonder if they're connected to that place. Might have to go to a new business and check it out. In process. Another thing, I did a video on pies, right? Not cherry pies, but British English pies, right? It was right here on this corner. I'm closing my eyes because of the frickin' dust. My word. Anyway, it is no longer. So, kick that off the sidewalk. So anyway, back to anyway instead of anyhow, whatever. So I'm close. So I just got to hang a left, and then I'm on Soy 5. And I'll let you guys discover it. So, what else was I gonna say? You know, you gotta embrace the change or move on. That's the way it is. If a place sucks now and it didn't before, don't keep going there. I mean, why waste? I'm swinging the boom all the way around. I'm swinging me all the way around. Because there's some people coming up, and I don't feel like waving my hands. You know. So you just either embrace the change or push it away. Don't bitch about it, because you hear it so often. Oh, it's so blah 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 blah, you know, and nope, wrong number. I just saw the twin of the stormtrooper drive by. I looked at the license plate. It's like, nope. That would have been something. As I haven't seen James yet on this trip. Which are, oh God, there's a number 3, number 3. They are a popular car, okay? Now, well, if it was, he would have stopped, but you never know, right? Yeah, so. Personally, I don't want to go to Phuket right now. Now, if I got a bunch of friends that say, hey, let's go to Phuket, I'll go. But it's not like, hey, I'm going to Phuket. I got a few days on my hands. I got to go to Phuket. No. It's just not the same. I experienced a bit of that the other night. I think you'll hear about it on video. Has to do with motorcycles. Excuse me, I had to saliva. The wind was making, I'm talking, but the wind was making, I should carry a bottle of water. I've learned that lesson already, but anyway. These ass hats, okay? I don't know what effing idiots, imbeciles, okay. When I was younger, I had a motorcycle. I didn't call it a nice little golden retriever there on that family vehicle. Good shot of picture. Anyway, I'm too slow. But I had motorcycles growing up, right? We didn't call them motorbikes. We didn't. That wasn't a term we had. Motorbike. Oh, I'm gonna get on my motorbike or my scooter. A moped was a moped, right? It had an engine, but you could assist it by pedaling. That's a moped. But we didn't have scooters. Now Vespas in Italy, right? Those are they're scooters. But scooters weren't a thing in the States. So I'm a bit early, so I'm gonna keep walking down this road here. So Phuket, I don't want to go. You know, 'cause it's not the same. God, who the fuck into somebody you know? Did you hear that? Fuck you! No. Anyway, I get. God dang it! I feel sorry for the guys and gals, men and women, YouTubers that have a huge following, because everywhere they go, they get recognized. Interesting looking flower. That happens to me because I'm in their videos, right? And I moderate for a number of people, like I've said, and I've cut down. Okay, doctor's orders. Me being the doctor. Okay, I'm not a professional doctor. I'm not, but you know, you can call me Dr. Mitch. I'm not Dr. Phil, but I'm not a professional. But anyway, I decided, yeah, and I need to cut back a bit, right? Because literally, I cannot watch and moderate what I do. I'd never get out of my condo or house. Now I live in a house now, so. And thank God I don't own any condos anymore. I don't have to get that call and, well, the refrigerator is dead, it don't work. You know, like, okay, replace it. You know, we'll do a video call. Yeah, that one's comparable. How much is it? Oh, okay. Boom. I send the money right then. Snappo. Bank apps are great. Until they're not. So anyway, I got to come up with a closing because I'm trying to do this better. Why not, right? So. At any rate, you guys have a great evening, great morning, wherever you find yourself in the world today. I appreciate you watching.